Welcome to the 13th of final round. We're here with Anthony Crolla, an old friend, a good fighter. It's phenomenal, mate.
How far back do you guys go?
A long time, innit? When you was an amateur.
Oh, I was an amateur, coming in to the gym, sparring in the pro gym. Challenge, wasn't it? And,
Challenge gym, It's next door, not far.
It's not far from here, across the house.
Across the house.
It's obviously, but Donovan was a professional then, and I don't know whether. You were sparred Denton a few times, and that was it. So way back, obviously I was only a nipper back then.
Was he intense back then?
Donovan, that was an hard trainer, wasn't you?
Was he a
hard trainer? And then
obviously nothing.
My next door neighbour, well, mum and dad's next door neighbour, Wayne Pinder, used to train alongside you and stuff. So way back.
Wayne Pinder, Wayne Pinder,
Because I make jokes because I didn't see him. I mean, I didn't know him when he boxed pro.
Past each other.
I used to be in the Ingalls camp when he was in Manchester.
Yeah.
And I see him as a gentle giant, but when people tell me you were really intense when he boxed.
Yeah, because obviously I was only young. I was a baby, wasn't I? So what year did you retire then?
I retired in 2015.
Was it?
I moved to after that. I moved to Sheffield.
Of course you did.
I moved to Sheffield, Ingalls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, right.
And he came across to Manchester.
Yes.
I swapped.
Swap.
It's a funny story. We figured out that the day I left Sheffield, he took my bed in Sheffield, and I took his bed in Manchester. Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, small world, but it's that's we go way back.
And then you were doing a podcast with Richard.
Yes,
I used to be a part of Howard Rainey's camp as well, and Richard was there.
Of course, Howard Rainey, bless him, God bless.
We went to his funeral recently.
Very good, he had an unbelievable turnout, didn't he? So it says a lot about the man.
Yeah.
So he's one of the unsung heroes of Sheffield boxing, isn't it? So
Bunsey made me sick, so Bunsey was sat next to me at the funeral, coughing his lungs out. I got ill for 2 weeks after that.
Geez,
I'm sure he gave me COVID.
Yeah, it was still bad. Coughing, man. So anyway, how's life with you now? I know you're doing well. You're in the zone now as well.
Yeah, so I'm doing a bit, with Jamie at the zone, and then and I saw you last week.
Oh, very well,
Channel
2 weeks
5.
ago,
So you're still in the boxing?
Yeah, so I'm not like just do a bit of everything. TNT in Belfast right now. I had a lad fighting. I got a lad fighting this weekend.
What was that lad?
On the bill, it's Rick Bally's on Steve Wood's show.
Okay.
And then I don't like juggling a load of things. Rhiannon Dixon, who's over there, world champion. Yeah. She's fighting Terry Harper, chief support.
That's
Then obviously my younger brother.
Well, now we thought it was
no, you thought. I didn't think. No, you thought.
I thought
William, he's officially signed with Matchroom today. So he's on the bill as well.
So good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So
no complaints, mate. It's
Manchester Arena pro debut, right? Is it pro debut?
Yes, pro debut, and then
on a big show.
My little brother's like giving it me going. Yeah, I think I'm the first Manchester-born lads box at both arenas. We'll see.
It'd be a good show.
And you're in good shape as well, so you're still working out.
Thank you. You've got to stay half fit, haven't you? You've got to stay half fit. But I think, it's important. I think when you finish boxing and that, and I'll be honest, I do very little boxing. Do you know the only bit of boxing I do? I move around a little bit with Rhiannon. Yeah. Other than that, mate, you can't get a 3-minute round out of me. Do you know what I mean?
More weights.
I do little bits of strength work. As soon as you get older, I know I'm 37, 38 leaving the game. I think they're important throughout, but weights are so important. So
that's why when I got away from boxing, Brendan was always trying to make me make 10 stones. At this height.
And then
as soon as I stopped, I went up to 14 stone overnight.
You know what that is? Because as well that you have that thing of I can eat, and you probably overdo it. You're probably eating a lot more than you need to.
Yeah, staying 10-4 every day is like health food, you know what I mean?
I used to be like 11 stone 5, and now I'm 14 stone. You know what I mean? Where that comes from?
I think someone like your size and your size, you're not meant to be 10 stone.
No.
11, 5 and stuff. But it's different when you're making weight for a fight. It's very different. Making weight now is such an important part of the sport. So
that's right.
That's what I did. That's what I did after boxing. My 1 week era. I knew when I boxed. My 1 week era was nutrition. Kill me. Injuries, getting injuries.
You think I wish I knew now. I wish I knew then what I know now.
But now he's a nutritionist.
I'm a nutritionist now. So I help fighters now.
So now, if you was still a boxer, obviously you'd be more successful, or you think you certainly won't be struggling at the weight like you do. So
I'm helping Echo Esselman at the minute, and Echo's never really had someone hands-on guiding through. And he was telling me a couple weeks back, I can't believe that you're going to make me hold this weight as long as I am, because you want to get as close as they can. You don't need to, because
listen, you're boiling yourself down, stuff like that. So that's what I mean. Where sometimes I know fighters, I imagine Echo, our mate, good lad, nice lad, and that. But he'd probably, by the sounds of it, probably a bit too old school in his approach to nutrition.
100%.
And you're like, no, mate, the times have moved. You know, times have moved. Listen, some of the fighters from back in the day, they won't be fighting. If they do have today's knowledge, they won't be fighting what they did then.
Definitely. So we wouldn't be, wouldn't we?
Back then, I mean, when I joined the Ingles, Brendan would tell us don't drink water.
Yeah, but do you know what as well though? That was a pretty common thing. That was a pretty common thing. Take it easy. You can drink as much water as you want. But that was just sort of back then, the old school, you dry and you dehydrate yourself. But that's all everyone knew back then, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? I think a big thing on the no water sort of changing that, a big advocate in that, I'm not saying he was the only one, was Kerry Kayes. Because I remember Kerry Kayes was just simple reading it. I think this was before I knew him, and he was like, water has 0 calories in. How can it possibly put weight on you? Do you know what I mean? So anyway,
it's like training. So I learned this from Howard Rainey. Made me really think about going to do nutrition. He said to me, he asked me a question one time. He says, you lose more weight in a cold climate or a hot climate?
Yes, you do.
And most people, what do you think?
You're in a cold climate.
Yes,
work harder.
Because I would explain it with
body temperature and stuff like that.
Because you're in a hot climate, what you do is you burn through your water, get fatigued quick, so your sodium levels deplete straight away, right? Whereas you're in a hot climate, your sodium levels won't deplete, your water won't deplete, so you have to wait 5 times as hard. So you want to be training ideally in a cold climate, and then if you can, get on a plane for the last week of the fight and then go drain the water out. Do you know what I mean? But you don't need to be training in a hot climate all the time, because a lot of fighters do that. So Devin Haney is an interesting one for me, because some people are giving him stick about the last fight with Prograis, about how big he was, but he definitely, whoever's got working with him knows how to manipulate glycogen levels.
Well, absolutely. I think he works with Victor Conte, doesn't he? So I think Victor Conte, a bit of a controversial guy.
I know what you're saying.
What he is probably a genius. Do you know what I mean? So no matter what, he's a very knowledgeable man. So I'm guessing he'll know the best way to do that.
Yeah, because I don't know if you've seen that he broke the rules, didn't he, on the weight limit?
I didn't know that.
So the contract,
ridiculous, was it 20 odd
so
pounds?
The contract
and that raises questions where you think, so you've just moved up in weight and you just put 20 odd pound on. Wow. Like, how do you know what I mean? Listen, I'm not saying people are going to go like, how's that happening? But anyway,
that's the question I wanted to ask to the strength and conditioning coach today, of Regis, because he'll know about nutrition as well. So he basically, the contract at 10 stone, the limit of if I could go was 172 pounds. It was 175 pounds.
Oh wow, So it's a lot.
You know what I mean? So you're talking 2 stone. So I'm not going to say on camera, but there is a certain thing that you can do to.
Of course there is.
Got them water, you know what I mean?
Of course.
And then restore that water. And he obviously knows what he's doing, because he looked massive compared to. But listen. We can leave it there, because this man's got to go work for the Zone now. But we'll be talking to him again real soon.
Listen,
good
thank you.
Man.
30 final round. Hit them up, man.
That's it.